Hello, Lakers fans. I'm gonna check if I can put. Let's see. Should allow me to. Yeah, then let's see if I can get this going. Oh, great. Um, oh, all right. I'm trying to say what. Well, I don't know. I forgot how to do this. To put the second. Um, the second. I wanted to show you the list, but I can read it for you of the. Okay, before we go to the list. Um, so by now you know Andrew Drummond he signed with the Lakers. He's officially a Laker, and you know that's wonderful and everything. But if you look the way the Lakers are hard capped, we might lose him and Montrez for next year. But right now, what we care is, getting number 18. So that is something that the Lakers are gearing up to do. They are uh, worrying. The front office is worrying about this year's championship. That now I want to concentrate into things. There's still one roster spot. That's one, and there is um, the need for a center right now is complete. It's too bad because a part of me um, wanted Boogie Cousins, right? And this is my argument. Who can put of between Marc Gasol and Boogie Cousins, who can score around 16 to 20 points per game right now? Boogie. I know we are gonna have a defensive presence in the middle, and Boogie is not that defensive presence that Marc Gasol can be. But if you have seen lately, Marc Gasol, though he's been contributing, there was a game he scored like four blocks. He, offensively, he's only a threat if you let him alone in the 3 point area. He's gonna score something also as a center, but I think and we know that the combination of Boogie and uh, and AD have worked before, even though Boogie's not the same guy that he was in that time, but he's still in his prime years, and you can get uh, some sort of a contract that won't get you much. But if they can get it for this year, maybe they can get him for the next. And so we're going to talk about the next year soon. But I want to concentrate in what the Lakers are going to do with that uh, spot. And the first option is probably going to be Otto Porter Jr. If he gets bought out, which there's word that might happen either in 1 week or two. Uh, right now, though Orlando is dismissing all that, um, I don't know. I get the feeling that they are going to have to do it because they can. He can just walk out. I think he is on the. Yeah, he's going to be free agent next year. So they could right now um, just buy him out, save some money from the contract. They couldn't. Orlando could keep him. That is, that could be something that they would try. But right now, that's what that's where we are on that. Now, all right, let's talk about another player that could land that, and that other player is um, Avery Bradley. It can be Avery Bradley. It can be um, Mo Harkless. It could be let me see some of the guys that I got right here. Let me see. Um, There's a few players that can be I don't know. This is getting crazy because it won't let me. Okay, there it is. Okay, let me see if I can. There you go. There you go. So, no, okay, wait. I got the bio market here. Oh, all right. All right. So let's see if the guys I have. Um, I think there's a few. Um, there's a few people that mentioned some of the guys. The internet here is horrible right now. Skip Bayless is already saying how bad Drummond is, but you got to expect that from Skip. Um, Andrew Drummond, apparently he's gonna be there on Wednesday for the Lakers against. I don't know. Okay, that's yeah, closing player. I think we're gonna try to get a 3 and D wing, right? So there is Otto Porter Jr. But the Knicks are a possible destination for him. So we might end up with Avery Bradley, but um, other names in terms of wings, uh, Rodney Hood and James Evans. Right here, they say in Basketball Insiders .com that Rodney Hood could be bought out. Yeah, and James Ennis could be bought out. Um, Maybe Rodney Hood. And so Jeff Teague is probably going to go to the Knicks. And maybe Austin Rivers. I don't know. We have a lot of guards, but if we get a guard, who can guard smaller wing players, we're probably going to get Avery Bradley. Taller wings. Look, we have guys who I'm gonna go to this, which is what I wanna talk about after this. We got wing guys, you know, uh, that are not true wing guys. They're usually power forwards like Kyle Kuzma, like um, like Markieff Morris. I always have like interchange the names, right? When Marquise and Marcus Morris. But the thing is, he's doing a well enough job. Kyle Kuzma is doing a well enough job. Um, Also, Kyle Kuzma have become a big rebounder in the team. Defense, he's blocking shots. it's not as easy as it used to get by Kuz. So, that's something that we need to pay attention because I don't think he has reached his ceiling. And so Kuz is going to be an important player. Maybe not the star we all want him to be, but definitely an important player. Um, so there is this um, other thing is that when Taylor Horton Tucker develops well, he's going to be a wing that can guard bigger wings because while he's 6'4", he's got a really strong build up and really long arms um, who can block shots from bigger guys than him. He's done it in the past. He's done it in the younger leagues. He's done it in the NBA too. So um, we need wings, but we have people doing the job. What we need is a 3-point shooter. And while Avery Bradley, for many people, might not be that guy, remember that against the Clippers, he scored 25 points in one of the games that we beat the Clippers. And he had like, I don't know, 6 threes or more. I can't remember, 5 or 6 3-pointers. So most of the points were actually 3-pointers. Um, and so there is that. They are gonna try to get a wing player. They're gonna try to get somebody that becomes a 3-point shooter and who can defend wings. Um, and that is what they might address. Um, or we can fill it with Avery Bradley, which people have short memory, but Avery Bradley was one of the reasons the Lakers were so good defensively last season, right? And we don't want to forget things like that because if we can bring back Avery Bradley, um, I know he's going to take some minutes out of everybody who is a guard. Caruso. I'm sorry, Caruso. Um, Taylor Horton Tucker. But that's the thing. Taylor Horton Tucker can be a 3 in a small lineup. He can play the small forward position. And like I said, he can guard bigger wings, which usually it's what small forwards are. The bigger wings, and so I mean, you could have a 3 guard rotation for all we know, and so it is what I see this year. I don't know, like if we can get Mo Harkless and or by any chance we can get uh Otto Porter Jr., that would be amazing, right? That would be amazing. And so now I want to address the other part of this story, of why I make this video. A lot of people are nervous because of the rules. We won't be able to offer enough money because of the hard cap to bring back next season. We will not be able to bring back um, Drummond because he's going to get better offers than what we can give him. And um, probably Montrez is going to get better offers too. So, are we going to be only with Marc Gasol as a center and AD, risking AD gets to have so much effort so that he re-injures himself? So, what I want to go through is the list uh, of the free agents that are going to be free agents uh, in 2021. And we're going to have um, a bigger salary cap, and we can uh, send some people to other teams in the summer. So this is the thing. There's two guys on the Clippers that haven't signed anything, as far as I know, and one is Kawhi Leonard, who will cover need of wings, a need of scorer, a need of closer, a lot of needs, right? If we get him, even with Marc Gasol as the sole center, or Costas as a backup center, I think it's going to be really difficult to uh, beat the Lakers with that kind of trio, right? But he's not the only one that is going to be a free agent that we could use. There's a lot of guys. There's Victor Oladipo. There's right here Victor Oladipo, Drew Holiday, Otto Porter Jr. If we don't get him now, we can get him later. DeMar DeRozan, uh, Kyle Lowry. I don't know if we want to get Kyle Lowry next year. To tell you the truth, I wouldn't do it. I would try to keep Shooter. We could get Danny Green back. I don't know if we want to do that, but if I want to get Danny Green, I would get Andre Iguodala. I don't know if he's got, if any of these guys has been offered um, a deal yet, but there's going to be Trevor Ariza as a free agent. And here's the thing: we can get Kelly Olynyk. Um, he's a power forward normally, but I think he could play the center position with a backup center, and like if we can get Ariza and Kelly Olynyk, we can three-peat with those guys. I think. Um, right. So, man, okay, we're back again. Um, StreamYard, you guys have to fix this kind of stuff. All right. So we got a few centers there. If this comes back, I want to show you. Let me see if I can pull the page from the phone, and that way we can have a. I'm gonna I'm gonna go back to this because this is not working. Um, let's see. Let's see if we can get. All right. I was gonna be in two screens. Um, I'm trying to find it. Let's see. They got a. Okay, we'll have to look for it again. My market. All right. No, I don't see it. Let me go to the history. Okay. Um, they might send Laurie Markkinen. Um, I don't know if they would buy out Victor Oladipo, but I don't know if Gary Trent Jr. is one of the guys. Uh, Gary, hmm, yeah, Gary Trent Jr. and Ronnie Hood. Uh, are two guys that might get bought out. They, even though I don't know, I think for the Lakers, they are trying to go for a big wing player, um, or maybe I don't know what the plans are for KCP. KCP can be really good and or really bad. You um, so I don't know what the deal is with KCP, but KCP I don't you know I don't know if he's going to be there next year. I know they have expressed the Lakers that they want to keep Caruso, Kuzma, and Taylor Horton Tucker. They haven't said anything about KCP, which I understand because KCP is the third best, the third best paid player in the Lakers, and he is not uh, consistent. You don't know what you are gonna get. He's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get with him, and so he can serve better in other teams, I guess, and that money can serve better on the hands of the Lakers to sign a big star. Like I said, for next year, one guy that is available is uh, uh, is going to be um, from the Clippers would be Kawhi. So he could go to the Lakers. Another guy who is going to be a free agent is going to be Serge Ibaka, and he might. I don't know. I don't know if Serge actually signed uh, for more years in the Clippers because I don't know what that list of the free agent market um, doesn't really. I don't know if it's really as accurate as it should be. Um, I don't know. Okay, here is. That's the deal. The market um, next year is going to be different. Blake Griffin um, is in the same situation as Drummond with the Lakers, with the Nets. So we don't know if we're are going to see Blake Griffin in the Nets uniform next year. I don't know if they are hard cap, but so this is the list of the people that might be bought out before the buyout market ends. Okay, Andrew Drummond, he already went to the Lakers. LaMarcus Aldridge already went to the Nets. Otto Porter Jr. is the one that the Knicks and maybe the Lakers are trying to go after. There's Hassan Whiteside. Um, he might be bought out, and if he's bought out, he would be kind of like a free agent uh, next year, right? Unless somebody gets him a contract beyond this year. Um, Darius Miller, James Ennis, like I said, Rodney Hood, like I said, James Johnson, Kelly Olynyk, and Avery Bradley, Mo Harkless, which could be another another guy we could get. Um, we could go after Austin Rivers, uh, Gorgie Ding, Gorgie Ding. Okay, I thought he was using a trade, and Jeff Teague. So I'm going to talk about that in a second because you see that's the list of the buyout. Why this changed? Okay, so me. So, like I said, it's really really difficult um, to know what the next move is, except that they are going to look for a 3 and D, and Otto Porter Jr. is probably on the top of the list. But Mo Harkless is a little bit more realistic. Avery Bradley could be the guy they end up choosing just because he knows the system and he can be effective right away. Um, and so, those are the names. Those are the names right here. Um, you see, those are the names. So that's it right now. For now, well, I want to show you something also, and is the next year 2021 NBA free agents. Okay, so here are the free agents for next year: Chris Paul, Kawhi Leonard, Mike Connolly. Uh, Man, this electronics won't let me. Um, let's say next year we get to sign Kawhi Leonard, but we still will need two centers because Drummond and uh, um, Montrez are gonna get better offense than what the Lakers can give them because of one of those rules nobody understands in the NBA. But we could, let's say we get Leonard. All right. So I'm going to go from bottom to up. Okay. So the first center we get from the bottom in free agency is Thornmaker. All right. It's the first center. Justin Patton is another center. Taco Fall. I would get Taco Fall. I don't know why the Celtics haven't exploit because he's good. I don't I don't know. If they develop him too much, we could trade. So we could manage some sort of a trade. Uh, but look at these free agents right now. I mean, there's Taco Fall as the center, um, Thornmaker, Justin Payton, Devonta Kaycock, which I mean, I like the guy, but we could keep him. It's a backup to a backup, but I don't see Will Magnay. I, I don't remember. We can get Costas again. I don't know if we are going to do that because he hasn't shown uh, any promise right now. Reggie Perry, uh, Most Brown, obviously Andrew Drummond, but if we can get him, it would be a miracle, right? If we can get him back, we got him now, but to get him in the future, it would be really difficult because he could get a bigger contract with a different team because of or hard cap, the hard cap laws. But you cannot sign any, somebody unless, you know, beyond the the salary, right, that it requires. And so Mitchell Robinson, um, if the Knicks, they are looking somebody who can replace Mitchell Robinson because he broke or he had a fracture on his uh, on his ankle. Um, but other than that, he's a good defensive center who can also score. So we could get Robinson. We can almost we can also get Harry Giles. Um, to me, he's kind of short center. So, but we could get Alex Len. You know, Alex Len is somebody we can get. Willie Hernan Gomez, he's going to be a free agent too. Um, Mo Wagner, which, he makes some stupid comments, but he is a kid. You know, kids tend to do stupid comments. Tony Bradley, he's going to be a free agent. Uh, Luke Cornett is going to be a free agent. Hassan Whiteside, he's going to be a free agent. Um, Jarrett Allen is going to be a free agent. Uh, I don't know if, well, I don't know if he negotiated already something. Uh, Dwight Howard, we can get Dwight Howard back. You know, uh, uh, we can get Biombo from Charlotte. He's going to be a free agent. We can get Boban. um, we can get Willie Cauley Stein from Dallas. Uh, we can get we could even get Javel again. I don't know. Um, can you imagine that we could get Javel and uh, we could get Nerlens Noel, Daniel Feast. He's in unless he gets a contract now that he's in Chicago. Robin Lopez is going to be there. What I'm trying to show you is that even if we miss those two guys like Montrez and Drummond for next year, we have for next season, we have alternatives that are going to be in the uh, free agency, right? And we can have alternative for trading too, if we see that that's if the Lakers Goran Dragic is up, it's going to be there. Danny Green, Iguodala. So what I'm trying to say, Kelly Oubre Jr., who is a wing, who can guard wings, JJ Redick, who is a 3-point shooter, defensive liability, but 3-point shooter nonetheless, at a point that, we have uh, Patrick Mills, uh, Paul Millsap, PJ Tucker, who can play. He's one of those guys who can play 3, 4, and even guard a center from time to time. Um, so we can build. Markkinen is another guy. He might be able. He might be even bought out. So, you know, Um, Mike Scott, Ed Davies, Ines Cantor, uh, Rachel Holmes, Kevin Looney, um, Frank Kaminsky. Um, I can go on and on. There's a lot of centers and wings that we can get. Um, and we have, like, the Lakers have LeBron and AD. If you surround them with a little bit better than okay cast, they will get you a championship, right? I mean, I don't know what you guys think, but let me know in the comments. I'm not gonna take more time because I've been talking an hour. I hope you like what you got. A lot of uh, dead air at certain points because I was trying to manage this StreamYard. You need to fix your problems with the twin, with the more than one screens. So, so that's all that I have to say. Until the next time. All right. See you guys later. Take care of each other. May God bless you. And go Lakers. Bye bye.